Dait sa tanan and welcome back to Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions. Today, we're going to proceed to lesson 2, but let's first have a short review on our previous lesson. Please answer the following questions without looking at your notes. What is contemporary arts? Based from our previous lesson, you may pause the video and play it again once you are done. Please pause the video now. I will assume that you already have your answer. Let us now check the definition here. Contemporary art is an art produced at the present period in time. It is art made and produced by artists living today. So basically, contemporary art does not merely focus on the artwork itself, but its definition is more on the timeline of artwork. So when we say contemporary art, these are the artworks produced in our generation. Another question, what are the 7 major contemporary art forms in the Philippines? Please pause the video. Once you are done, play the video again. You may pause the video now. I will assume that you already had your answer. Let us now check the different contemporary art forms in our country. Music, literature, theater, film, dance, architecture, and visual arts. Our second lesson, our topic is all about the various art forms found in the Philippines. Here are our objectives for today. You are expected to identify the various art forms in the Philippines and to discuss the following art forms in the Philippines. We already talked about dance, the different art forms of dance, architecture, and design. This time, we'll be focusing about the musical instruments of Filipinos. Digangsa, Solipaw, Tungatong, Diwdiwas, Sagaypo, Bongkaka, Kolintang, and Rondalia. We'll be discussing each of them individually. Starting with gansa, it is a flat gong played by the groups in the Cordillera region. It is played by the Islam and animist groups in the southern Philippines. For those who haven't seen the gansa, here is a sample video of the gansa. The next one is the salibo. It is a hollow wooden igorot drug type topped with pig skin or lizard skin. So it is played by striking the drum head using the palm of the hand. So it is the structure of the salibo is like a drum and you'll be using your hand to strike it. So I haven't found any video in YouTube about the salibo. So let us proceed to the next instrument, tungatong. Tungatong is a bamboo percussion instrument, meaning to say it is an instrument that is struck. It is used by the people of Kalinga to communicate with spirits during house blessings. It is made of bamboo cut in various lengths. So here is an example of Tongato. The next one is Tidiudiuas. So it consists of 5 or more different size of slender bamboo that is tied together. So an example of Tidiudiuas being played. Okay. Sagipo. It is a bamboo pipe that is closed on one end by a node with the open and held against the lower lips of the player. The pipe can be played individually by one person or in ensembles of 3 or more. Here is an example performance. As what you've seen, the sagipo is like a flute made out of bamboo and without holes in it. Bungkaka, it is a bamboo buzzer. Here is a sample. Kolintang. Okay, sorry for the error. That is Kolintang. Kolintang is a rock gong chime instrument played in the southern islands of the Philippines. I'm very sure that most of us is familiar of Kolintang because it is very famous in our area. Here is a sample. Rondalia. It is performed in ensembles comprising mandolin instruments of various sizes called bandurria, composed on the Iberian tradition. The mandolin instruments is a small string musical instrument. So here is a sample performance of Rondalia. The following are the different songs played by the Filipinos. OPM or Original Filipino Music and Harana and Kundiman. Both of them are music produced by the Filipinos. And that's the end of the discussion for today's lesson, and I hope you learned a lot today, particularly the lessons being discussed. If you have questions or clarifications, you may contact me using the contact details that I've provided. Do not forget to answer the activities posted before it expires. The expiration of the activities is a week after our schedule. Thank you class for coming, and I hope to see you again next meeting.